Construction workers are the industry's most valuable resource, and today they're improving safety and health on the job.
We needed dust control in the school that we were working on in the summertime, and there were students in there for summer school. Naturally, they shut us down. Too much dust. It was getting into their air conditioning system, and we had to come up with something very quickly. And we brought in some vacs, and we utilized them to control the dust, and we've been improving on it ever since.
George Weymouth developed a low-cost solution to a long-standing serious health problem in construction. He's helping to find a way to protect workers from hazards like silica dust.
John Q. Public doesn't know how hazardous it is. If I was to tell you that a couple of guys can generate 60 and 70 pounds of dust that would normally go into the air a day, that's a lot of dust. There's all sorts of vacuum and dust collection systems out there, but you show me one that'll operate 30 stories in the air. Our system is a hard type system that mounts to a back rail. From there it goes into a canister that's nowhere near our working zone. The only thing we have in our hands is a saw. We don't have to worry about some machine to stumble over.
Other workers are developing safety and health solutions for construction too. And that points to something that we've all known for a long time. Workers are the real experts on safety and health. To solve another problem, crane operator Butch Bradley improved a mirror system he saw used 35 years ago. The mirror that he's mounted on the dashboard lets him see what's going on without having to lean his head back and strain his neck.
Before I incorporated the mirror for looking up the boom, your neck was constantly back. You were looking up through the top window constantly for the whole 8-hour day maybe, depending on who you're working with. And after a while, it just gives you tremendous headaches from that pinching the nerves in the back of your neck. It's very portable. It's pretty simplistic, but it's good. I'm glad if it helps some other people out. I know some crane operators in our yard have now started incorporating it into their cranes, and they're finding it works quite well. My feeling has always been this: if the crane operator is not comfortable, how can anyone else be comfortable? It's you have to be comfortable in what you're doing. You have to know everything's working properly, that all the sight lines are clear. It makes it for a safer job.
Construction workers George West and James Gain are looking at ways to reduce sprains and strains on Boston's Big Dig, with input from researchers at the University of Massachusetts Lowell.
In some cases, when we started the study, I was skeptical about being an outside project, a heavy construction project, whether you could implement some of the things that we talked about. Some of the things were simple and easy to implement, like balancing a worker's tool belt and making sure his supplies and equipment were in an easily accessible spot to him. One thing specifically that we looked at during the study was stacking the forms, and we were able to decide that it was a good thing if people could stack the forms in a staggered situation, so that it was less dangerous for the people to climb on top when you went to hook a form up to fly in a hole.
We've changed attitudes with the laborers and the other tradespeople here. We know what's available for us to work safely. We're always looking for innovative ways to make this job easier and less strainful on our bodies, and make it also more productive for the contractor.
Through their unions, workers are pressing for contracts that improve safety and health. In Michigan, the State Building and Construction Trades Council worked with the State Department of Transportation and the Center to Protect Workers' Rights to get a full-time safety officer during construction of the new Blue Water Bridge. The $80 million span linking Port Huron, Michigan, to Point Edward Sarnia in Ontario, Canada, was built in 4 years, more than 3 times as fast as such projects usually take, and with no serious injury. The safe job saved almost $3 million in insurance costs alone. The key is to find what works so safety improvements can be applied by millions of workers nationwide to cut the high rate of work-related injuries and illnesses in construction.
We did it for just a safer environment. No one's here to make any money off it. If it works fine. The company will benefit it because it works fine. But as far as monetary things, it's a bunch of guys getting together, coming up with a solution. Simple as that.
We know safer work makes construction more competitive. The money employers save can be used for wages and benefits. Everyone gains.
Everybody has a consciousness of what we expect to get done for work, but also that we expect the guy to go home every night and try to be in the same condition that he was when he came in, although a little bit tireder.
The challenge is for us to work together to put the best ideas in place, prevent injuries, protect health, and improve lives.